Gina Hobika and Rachel Daughtry in studio here now. Ladies, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So give us a, pull that right towards you, both of you guys. You can pull it your way.
Got it.
A little bit better. So what's going on? What the OD had a story the other day that said it's kind of cloudy as to what has come out of all of this. So what has come out of all of this?
So we just have a mutual agreement with the hospital. It's been beneficial for both of us. We didn't want to disclose, what exactly the agreement was because we've always wanted to be very neutral in this agreement. We've never wanted to be the first conversation that we ever had as a team when we found out that we were in the footprint. We sat down together, and the first thing that our CEO said is, no matter what happens, we will never speak negatively about any political leaders, any of the hospital officials. We are going to stay positive and we are going to be neutral.
Yeah.
And so the news broke last week and it was like, oh gosh, we had to say something. So basically it's just a beneficial agreement. We're not moving. We're not selling the building. But it's something that is, in the best interest of both of the parties. I know that's a little vague, but that's what we're going to stick to.
So did I mispronounce your name as Daughtry?
Yes.
Sorry about that. So what does that mean? Are you going to be a part of the hospital project, or will you be?
That we don't. You know that we were one of 5 overflow parking lots, right?
Okay.
So we were never really in the footprint.
Understood.
So it stopped at State Street, and then we were really, really far overflow. And so I think at this point they're going to, we're just going to be until we find somewhere to,
okay.
That if and when we are ready, we'll move.
Okay.
Yeah.
Understood.
We've never been opposed to moving. We've said that from the very beginning, but unfortunately with the first numbers that were put out there, there's no way that we could have moved. But I mean, we're doing great things. We're staying positive. Thankfully, that this will probably be the last conversation we have to have about the hospital. That's the best thing because I'm sure you guys are sick of talking about it too.
Well, it's what everybody, and you have people so polarized on the
absolutely.
The issue. You want to add anything to that, Gina? You're
No, I just recently started at Compassions, and I don't know enough about it to comment at all.
Yeah,
I leave that up to Rachel.
All right. Well, that's playing the right way to play it. That's it. Easiest way to play it. So your building will still exist.
Yes. Yep.
And that's kind of so the building will exist. They're still going to move forward in building the hospital. It will not affect your building. However, you might still choose to move.
Absolutely. If and when we're ready. We're growing by leaps and bounds. I mean, it's been no secret. We're constantly updating people. The last 2 years, we have seen exponential growth. And so we're actually building a new building for the grocery store. We're going from 1,200 square feet for the grocery store to nearly 12,000 square feet on Lincoln Ave.
Well, it looks huge. You can see it
it's
over
crazy.
There. It looks
is, and it's going up fast.
Yeah.
And so we're going to repurpose that side. But we've actually been talking with 2 other cities in New York about bringing Compassion there because we're totally self-sustaining. Besides brick and mortar costs of putting a building up, we're totally self-sustaining because the store sustains what we're doing in the community. And that's something that you don't really hear a lot about with nonprofits. You're constantly fundraising and different things.
So tell me about what this store does. So what is this store going to be like when it is open? So the store,
we're going to do a couple of brand new things, which is super exciting. We're going to have a brand new concept kitchen where we are going to do, healthy cooking classes. We're going to do grab and go meals because I worked for a very long time in the human service field, and I would go and do home visits with a lot of my clients. And they were going and using their EBT cards at the bodegas around Utica, and in one foul swoop, that would be gone.
Right.
And so we're going to do that. The other thing is, one, it not only pays for our operational costs, but we work very, very diligently to bring food accessibility to West Utica, which is a food desert. I don't know if you guys know that.
Yeah, I know.
So it's a food desert. Yeah. And so we have put a big push on bringing fresh fruits and vegetables in, and our prices are always 30 to 50% below retail, which is amazing. So now we're going to increase that by literally 10 times the size.
All right. And who gets to take advantage of the store? Is it open to the public? It's open to the public.
Yes, absolutely. The thing is, you have to understand is 40% of all food in America is thrown out.
Right.
And that's not because it's rotten. That's because, let's say you are a big name store and you order a whole tractor trailer of produce, right? You get there and all of a sudden you open that back door. I didn't order this. Well, guess what? That truck driver has to go and dispose of that before his next run. So what we're doing is buying that from these truck drivers or these companies and bringing the savings to our community. And so you're allowing us to not only work, and bring you good savings, but we're doing amazing things in the community. We started, I don't know if you saw this, this year we launched the very first Central New York Teacher Resource Center, which brings teachers school supplies for free that are teaching in schools a 70% or higher free or reduced lunch. 560 teachers have already been served. And a cumulative number of over 28,000 students here locally. It's
really big. I don't think people know how much money teachers spend on supplies in all districts in the area that they just don't have.
Yeah.
So it's really big. Yeah. Where is that located, by the way?
That's right at our Columbia Lafayette Street warehouse, 509 Lafayette Street. And it's been phenomenal. The teachers love it.
Big. I'm shocked at how quickly this grocery store is going up. It's going up quickly.
Yeah.
The steel is already up there, and it looks like progress. You're driving along there near Court Street, it just looks like progress. So.
And I think the most beautiful thing is it was sitting vacant for all of these years, and now we're bringing new life to that neighborhood. And it's great. We have the tram right across the street from us. So I said it's going to be a whole destination. You can go and grab some coffee, come shop with us. So
come
it's
see
fun.
me.
Yeah,
Rachel, can we talk a little bit about
I've got
what
about
Compassion does?
I have about a minute and a half here. So what Compassion does, what the Compassion Coalition does.
What do we do?
Yeah, what do you do?
So for non-for-profits.
Yeah, so we basically our giving is fluid. So every year it's something different that we're focusing on, and that's the beautiful thing about what we do. So the grocery store literally covers all of our operational costs, which means then we take the money, the overflow money, and we reinvest into the community. So we're working with agencies. We give every year a fair market value of over $30 million to our communities in different ways. We do mattress giveaways. We do furniture for agencies. We have a huge focus on the schools and children. I just started a new program, an elderly pop-up grocery store at Utica Municipal Housing, which is totally free to the residents. They come. Every month it's different.
Wow.
We bring the stuff right from the grocery store, 5 or 6 items. They shop completely for free, and it allows them to, feel independent and let them have a choice in what they're getting.
All right. For information, you have a website that people can go to?
Yeah, www.distributehope.org.
And you're watching this thing pop up, this grocery store. It looks like it's going to be really, really cool over there. So in developing that area, which is really big. So Gina, thank you. And Rachel Daughtry, thank you so much. I appreciate
Thanks so much for having us.